intro.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Are you on?
I'm on.
Okay, welcome to my Patreon. I'm here at this beautiful exhibit at Texas State University. It's all about Viva Terlingua, which of course 50 years ago, almost to the day, we recorded. It's Jerry Jeff's kind of quintessential album. And right here I'm sitting at a piano that when it came time to make the record, they needed a piano, and I had a Baldwin Spinet piano that I got from Dan Strait there at Strait Music Company, and I said, well, I have a piano, and so they came out and took my piano. Gary Nunn played, I wanna go home and feel the days. He played on this piano. Good country music from Amarillo and Abilene. Got the friendliest people and the prettiest women you've ever seen. He wrote that, played on this very piano, and so I thought it's kind of cool, and I donated it just for the use of this. Hector, we have Hector Saldana, director of the Whitliff Center, right over here, and he's videotaping as well. And Hector, what do you think about this exhibit you put together?
I think it's fantastic. We're spreading the love where it belongs, with the Lost Gonzo Band, with Jerry Jeff Walker, with the characters, with Hondo Crouch, the locale, Lukenbach. You know, they went to Lukenbach, Texas, way before everybody else did. So, and they made the Texas record, the quintessential record. I think the most iconic and one of the most influential ever made. And it was all based on a lot of chemistry, friendship, great songs, musicianship, and also being on the same page at the same time in that moment in time. And it was actually quite beautiful, but also quite fragile. It didn't last forever. It burned brightly for 2 or 3 years, and then everyone moved on to their very respective and respectable and acclaimed careers. No, but but it's a huge contribution to Texas music, and I'm here at the Whitliff Collections. It is about trying to get as close to the story and what happened, and mostly preserving it so that it just doesn't disappear. Because Shannon, they're the originators. I mean, before we used terms, before there was ever anyone said anything about outlaw country or progressive country or cosmic cowboy, they were inventing it. Those terms come later when journalists are trying to make sense of it.
It was before. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Willie and Wayne and the boys. It was before that, see? They got Lukenbach, all of a sudden went into the, the vernacular, or people started talking about it. That was, Jerry Jeff had discovered it via Hondo Crouch. Hondo was the chief Imagineer of this whole thing. And so Hondo was there. We all came down, recorded inside the dance hall, and they're trying to recreate it. They're doing a good job here.
And just like anything, it's sort of ephemeral, timeless, and like I said, delicate and beautiful in its own way. Because right away, what comes in right after that? The disco era. What comes in right after that? Urban cowboy. Yeah. What comes on right after that? Punk rock. And so times change. So to me, this album just represents what Texas music was at that time. And when you say, what were the true origins of outlaw country? Kind of what was it? Well, it seems to me outlaw country was a lot of rock and roll musicians playing some country, and country musicians playing rock and roll. Almost like a garage band style. So it's very much, and it's very Texas, and that's what's great about Viva Terlingua and the contemporary albums at the time too. There were
Hi, Buckaroo. Scamp Walker time again. Take a time to slide by you once more. No matter how you do it, you just do it like you know what you're doing. That's a great line. You just do it like you know what you're doing. Oh, I've been down the road once or twice before. Guess getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces. life, easy come, easy go. It's a whole philosophy. A whole philosophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Livingston.
And the crowd goes crazy. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Here at the Williv Collections, the Viva Terlingua.
Join my Patreon. Only there can you see stuff like this. Cool.
Beautiful.